The note pinned to the front of the dead man's silk pajamas was a one-sentence email printed out from a computer. Make today a great day, the Witherspoon way. Grace Elland leaned over the blood-soaked sheets and forced herself to touch the cold skin of Sprague Witherspoon's throat. His blue eyes, once so brilliant and compelling, were open. He stared sightlessly at the bedroom ceiling. A robust, square-jawed man with a mane of silver hair, he had always seemed larger than life. But death had shrunk him. All of the charm and electrifying charisma that had captivated the Witherspoon Way seminar audiences across the country had been drained away. She was certain that he had been gone for several hours, but she thought she detected a faint, accusing question in his unseeing eyes. Shattering memories splintered through her. At the age of 16, she had seen the same question in the eyes of a dead woman. Why didn't you get here in time to save me? She looked away from the dead eyes and saw the unopened bottle of vodka on the nightstand. For a terrible moment, past and present merged there in the bedroom. She heard the echo of heavy footsteps on old floorboards. Panic threatened to choke her. This could not be happening. Not again. It's the old dream, she thought. You're in the middle of a nightmare, but you're awake. Breathe. Focus, damn it, and breathe. Breathe. The mantra broke the panic-induced trance. The echoing footsteps faded into the past. Ice-cold adrenaline splashed through her veins, bringing with it an intense clarity. This was not a dream. She was in a room with a dead man and, although she was almost certain that the footsteps had been summoned up from her nightmare, there was still the very real possibility that the killer was still around. She grabbed the nearest available weapon, the vodka bottle, and moved to the doorway. There she paused to listen intently. The big house felt empty. Perhaps the footsteps had been an auditory illusion generated by the panicky memories. Or not. Either way, the smart thing to do was get out of the mansion and call 911. She moved into the hallway, trying to make as little noise as possible. A fog of shadows darkened the big house. There were elegant potted plants everywhere, vibrant green bamboo, palms, and ferns. Sprague had firmly believed that the abundant foliage not only improved indoor air quality, but enhanced the positive energy in the atmosphere. The curtains that covered the windows had been closed for the night. No one had been alive to draw them back that morning. Not that it would have done much good. The Seattle winter dawn had arrived with a low, overcast sky, and now rain was tapping at the windows. On days like this, most people turned on a few lights. No one rushed out of a doorway to confront her. Gripping the neck of the vodka bottle very tightly, she went down the broad staircase. When she reached the bottom, she flew across the grand living room. She knew her way around the first floor of the house because Sprague Witherspoon had entertained lavishly and often. He always invited Grace and the other members of the Witherspoon Way staff to his catered affairs. The vast, great room had been furnished and decorated with those events in mind. The chairs, cushioned benches, and tables were arranged in what designers called conversational groupings. There was a lot of expensive art on the walls. Sprague Witherspoon had lived the lifestyle he had tried to teach in his seminars, and the motivational business had been good to him. With Sprague, it had been all about positive thinking and an optimistic attitude. But now, someone had murdered him.